Hey guys, so today I'm going to tell you about the art project we're doing, and this project will count for some activities towards math for completion and then actually toward art grade for your art. We are going to do a scale factor art project. You should have by now done the activity introduction to activity 1, which was on Desmo's, activity 2, which was like the zebra, the dog, the cat, for you to practice. The third activity is the art and math project, and this will explain that somewhat. On Google Classroom, there is an assignment that has a PowerPoint presentation, very long. You can definitely read through that to find out more information. If I have not yet, I will double check and make sure that I have this simple handout for you, okay? The grid and scale drawing handout to follow along. But I'm going to give you a basic overview so that between watching this video and reading the papers, you should be able to understand. Okay. What we're going to do is you're going to pick an art project or a cartoon, maybe, is a better word, to scale up. Here are 3 examples that I could get you, and you could do one of these 3. The important thing is that when you're searching for an image, it needs to be line drawing. If you go to your PowerPoint presentation, it shows a whole bunch of cute Winnie the Pooh guys, but it's not a line drawing, so it would be very difficult for you to be able to draw that. But if you look up Winnie the Pooh line drawing, it gives outlines like this that you could easily replicate. Okay? When you find your image, you're going to do a copy paste or save image as, and then put it into your into a Google Doc. The Google Doc, you need to make sure that you have your ruler on the page, and the image needs to be 3 inches across and 3 inches up and down. It needs to be 3 by 3 inches. So that when you print it, you can take a Post-it and put it over the image. Okay? You're going to take a Post-it and put it over the image and draw a box around it like this, like my Snoopy guy here. And this is what you're going to enlarge. Okay? This is 3 by 3, and we're going to make a grid, much like we did with the dogs and cat that we did the other day. And we're going to do that by putting a Post-it over your image. You're going to trace the box, or the square, I suppose. It's 3 inches by 3 inches. And we're going to measure 1/2 inch along each side of your square. We're just going to put a little tally mark. There, 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 there. Every 1/2 inch, we're going to put a little mark on all the sides. You would do this on your paper around your cartoon that you're going to enlarge. Okay, so after you have the tally marks, you're just going to connect them like this. So that you have a grid over your picture. It's going to be 6 boxes by 6 boxes. I'm definitely messing up here, but you'll have a pencil and paper so you can erase. You'll have a grid like that. Look at my second picture. Where are you at? There we go. Okay. And then you're going to take each square and replicate it on a bigger pieces of paper. There's my 4 example here. Okay. When you go to put it on a bigger piece of paper, you're going to multiply it by a scale factor. Here we have pieces of paper that are 9 by 12 inches so that your square is going to be 9 by 9. You may not have 9 by 9 paper. You may not have paper that's big enough. If that's the case, send me an email and we can figure out together how to enlarge it and what size and what paper you can use, okay? So I'm expecting to hear from you to tell me what size paper you have. You should have a ruler in your planner so you can measure all the sides. If you do not have a Post-it at your house, you can use 3 by 3 by 3 by 3 to make a square around your image, okay? So this video should help you. It should supplement your information that you get from reading the PowerPoint presentation and by reading the directions that I have for you. There is a rubric that I will be using to grade you. It's at the bottom of this paper grid and scale drawing handout. Okay, so the activities to practice will be counted towards your math grade, but the actual art project will be an art grade separate from all of your classes and will count as art. It's like an art project. So it needs to be nice, it needs to be colorful, it needs to be well done and thoughtful, not just scribbled. Okay? If you have questions, please let me know, and I look forward to seeing your artwork.